Very good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to start physical and chemical changes. This is part 2. In part 1, already we have discussed about changes and classification of changes. But in this lecture, especially we'll talk about physical and chemical changes. So let's get started. Physical change. Before starting physical change, we must know everything around us undergoes certain changes. Changes can be either physical or chemical. Yes, my dear students, every single moment and everywhere some changes are happening continuously. Growth of your body, plants, digestion of your food, all these are the changes. So what is physical change? The physical change only change that appearance of substances, not its chemical composition. Yes, my dear student, physical change means only appearance will change, its chemical composition will not change. Suppose water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen. And what is the formula of water? H2O. And suppose you will heat the water, it will change into vapor. And still the formula of vapor is H2O. And the formula will not change at any cost. Either it will be in the liquid phase or it will be in gaseous phase, but formula will not change. Only appearance will change, but no new substances are formed. That is called physical change. So it is very clear what is a physical change. Only appearance will change, like color, shape, size, but no new substances are formed. Just see. The physical properties of substances such as color, shape, size, and state might be changed, but no new substance is formed. For example, when ice cube melt, water is formed. Means state can be changed, but composition will not change. It will still have the formula is H2O. Now, characteristics of physical changes. Just see, it is temporary change which is sometime irreversible. It is a temporary change. Means melting of wax. On heating, it will change into the liquid. And on cooling, again you will get the original form. Means you will get the wax in solid state. So it is a temporary change, and sometime it is a irreversible. Means it cannot be reversed. I'm going to give you example. Suppose you will cut the paper. After cutting the paper, you cannot get the same shape and size of paper, but no new substances will form. That is also a physical change, but it is a irreversible, because once you cut the paper and vegetable, you cannot get its original shape. Chemical composition and properties of substances remain unchanged. Yes, my dear students, already I have made you understand. In the case of water, its chemical composition and property will remain same. Next one is that there may be change in shape, size, state, color, or smell of substances undergoing physical change. Means during the physical change, state, shape, size, color, and smell can be changed, but no new substances are formed. So, my dear student, these are the characteristics of physical change. Please note down in your copy. Now we'll talk about chemical changes. Before that, we must know the examples of physical change in images. You can see that in image: breaking glass, moving mixing candle, folding paper, melting ice, chopping wood, cutting hair, dry ice sublimation, boiling water, breaking eggs. After all these process, you will get the same substances. Means there will no any new substances will be formed. Only state, shape, size can be changed, but composition cannot be changed. And these are the examples of physical change. So whenever I'll ask in your examination, what do you mean by physical change? You must write 3 and 4 characteristics along with the definition, and you have to give the example also. Now, chemical change. What is a chemical change? Chemical change means the change in which new substances are formed and change in which composition will be changed. So simply you can write in your copy, what is a chemical change? The change in which composition will be changed and new substances are formed. Example, on burning paper you will get ash, and ash has totally different properties than the paper, means new substances are formed. So chemical reaction, what is a chemical change? Just write the in your copy. Now, what is the characteristics of chemical changes? A chemical changes is a permanent change. Physical change is a temporary, but chemical change is a permanent. It cannot be reversed easily. Yes, my dear student, it cannot be reversed. Suppose making curd. After making curd, you will get the curd. It has a totally different properties than milk, and you cannot get it back in the form of milk. So this is also the example of formation of new substance, means it is a chemical reaction. One or more new substances are formed in chemical reactions. The composition and properties of original substances changes during chemical changes. Yes, my dear students, properties and composition will definitely change. Large amount of heat is either observed or released in the form of heat and light. Yes, my dear students, in a chemistry, whenever chemical reaction will happen, there are two kind of changes will happen. Either energy release and energy absorb. The reaction in which energy absorb, that is called endothermic. Just note down, endothermic, the reaction in which energy absorb, and the reaction in which energy release, that is called exothermic. And about the endothermic and exothermic, we'll discuss about it in next chapter, so don't worry about that. Exothermic, the reaction, the chemical reaction in which energy is released. And what is the endothermic? The endothermic, the chemical reaction in which energy is absorbed, that is called endothermic reaction. So in a chemical reaction, either energy absorb or release, and you can see some examples are given here: iron rusting, burning wood, cooking egg, baking cakes, roasting bananas, vinegar react with the washing soda and baking soda, whatever is that. So these are the examples of chemical reactions. So please note down in your copy. It is a very important. It will be asked in your examination, what do you mean by chemical changes, and give some examples along with the characteristics. So you have to write the definition, then you will write the characteristics, and then you will write the some examples. It is very important, my dear students. Now activity. I am going to show an activity in which you can understand that what is a physical change. To classify change as physical or chemical change, and this this activity is given in your book. Here you can see that burner is there. This is a burner. This is a tripod stand. This is a china dish. This is a gauge where china dish is kept. And you can see material requires sugar, a beaker, water, sheet of paper, a pair of tongue, china dish, burner, Bunsen burner. Activity, what will you do? Procedure: dissolve 1 teaspoon of sugar in beaker of water and heat the solution in the china dish until all the water evaporates. Simple. After the dissolving sugar in water, you cannot find out where is sugar and where is water, because sugar will dissolve in water. So if you want to get back the sugar, what will you do? You will do a process that is called evaporation. And on that solution putting in china dish, and after heating, what will happen? All water will get evaporate. It will go upside, and you will get a solid sugar at the bottom of china dish. You will get solid sugar at the bottom of china dish. You can see that. Means you can see nothing new substances are formed, only state will change. But after the evaporation, you will get the same state. So that is the example of physical change. So my dear student, it is very clear what is a physical change. The changes in which only shape, size, means appearance will change, but no new substances will be formed. Now I am going to give you one more example: chemical change. And first activity is that burning of paper. Procedure: hold a sheet of paper using a pair of tongue and burn it near the flame such that it start burning. Wait for few minutes till the paper burn completely. Observation: what will you see? You will observe that the black color residue known as ash, you can see ashes are there, black color ashes left behind after the paper is completely burned. And you can see that ashes is a new substances, and in the chemical reaction, heat, light are produced. Means this is the characteristics of chemical reaction, and this is the example of chemical reactions. So what is the conclusion? The conclusion is that the following conclusion, you can say that the ash is a new product formed and cannot be reversed and cannot be converted to the original paper. Thus the burning of paper is a chemical change. So my dear student, it is a very clear what is physical change and what is chemical change. So please note down in your copy definition, characteristics and their examples. It is a very important. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you.